Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of our college football revamp stream. Getting ready to really get into the back end of the schedule. This week we've got Nebraska. Then next week West Virginia. But I don't think either of them are particularly good teams in this. But what's important, we do have a nice little lead on Joel Landing, which is good. But Notre Dame has their visit next week in Florida this week. And all we need to do is stay with them. We don't necessarily need to be leading after he gets done with those visits, but we need to be in striking distance so that way we can dump our off-season points into getting him. It's going to be very, very important. Yeah, we're not going to get him. Got a few points left to reallocate. My mic down just a little bit. All right, so we're gonna have to grab some of these other ones, these 2 stars and 3 stars, but we're leading in a bunch of these. We should give him a scholarship. Put some points into him, get him locked down. But I think otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, I think we're ready to go. We're playing at home, so it means that Nebraska's going to be wearing their whites. We'll wear our All Blacks, since Nebraska's never played against our All Blacks. Power 335, we're good there. Chris Schubert's already coming in with a question. I love it. What are your thoughts on the Detroit Lions Matt Campbell contract? So, if anybody didn't see, Dennis Dodd reported last night, or 2 nights ago now? Last night, that the Detroit Lions reportedly offered Matt Campbell 8 years and $68.5 million to coach the football team. That's a lot of money. It's an absurd amount of money. It would take his salary up to 8.6, I think 8.55 or something like that per year, which that would be over double what he makes at Iowa State. Kind of an unbelievable number. It would actually put him just above Matt Rule, who was given, he obviously took the Panthers job and was given a ton of autonomy to do kind of what he wants there to get everything going. I would assume Matt Campbell was going to get a similar deal. So it's not like completely ridiculous that they would offer him that money, because there is precedent for offering a college coach that money. But man, the fact that if that's assuming that is true, and I don't have any reason to believe it's not. The fact that he turned that down to stay at Iowa State is incredible.
The quarterback leads the team out on the field.
Don't even know.
First drive.
It's unbelievable, and that should quiet any doubters wondering if he's really planning on, if he's
decides to slide,
really dedicated to Iowa State, or just kind of biding his time until the right thing comes along. I mean, you don't turn down that kind of money. I mean, even if you like where you're at, you don't turn down that kind of money.
Ball on the 35.
So the fact that he did that, I think, is tremendous.
And it looks like they might be bringing some pressure here. The defense snuffed out the option play pretty well there.
Yeah, but they didn't do it quickly.
I don't know. There's not necessarily a ton more to say about that. It's just unbelievable that he
was able to get the first.
Well, I should say it's not literally unbelievable, but it's incredible that he got offered that much money and still turned it down to be at Iowa State. I mean, I mean, we knew it wouldn't have been the
He's
first.
going to try and scramble.
You know, it wouldn't have been the first, and it wasn't the first NFL job he's turned down
Brad, this
or
defense
any of that.
reacts
So
too
like
quickly
that
for a
wasn't
scramble like that to work.
that surprising.
He needs to spread them out a little
but,
bit more to try to create
you know,
more room to run.
That kind of money though is something different. I mean, that's
From their own 39-yard
that's
line.
not
It's second
that's
down.
not just I like living here. I mean that there's something there that is difficult. Oh man.
And he's level at the 42.
He gets another set of downs, and more importantly,
Now, I mean, there's something to be said that
opens
the
up a
Lions
whole
are kind of a
host play
mess, and
calling
they always have
possibilities
been.
for the coaching staff.
And maybe he just said, you know, if I'm gonna go to the NFL, I want to be in a good position. Like, you know, whenever Bill Belichick retires, like he jumps in there or something like that. That would make a lot of sense, honestly. And I wouldn't blame him for doing that. That would make a lot of sense because I'm sure he would genuinely believe that he could basically just replicate what Bill Belichick did, and he sure as hell may be able to.
Quick throw out to the receiver. Brought down around the 40-yard
So,
line.
but I think he's much more likely to leave for a good situation
From the
than
40-yard
leaving for
line.
some place like
It's
Detroit that's
second
just
down.
they're just never good. They're never gonna be good. In my at least from my estimation,
He's met in the
anyways.
backfield.
It's never good for a back's confidence to get tackled for a
So,
loss. But
I don't know.
This guy knows that he's got to just keep at it.
You know, Detroit being a
Holes will
mess
start
might
to
be
open up.
part of it, but I think. I mean, I think he just really does love being in Ames. I mean, I have not seen any reason to believe that isn't the case.
Slings it. And he's taken down to the 38-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the throw.
The offense is trying to get the ball into the hands of the halfback here, and he did a pretty good job of getting a few yards. But the
They are
defense
gonna
was
punt.
just swarming to the ball right there.
Assuming this one's probably going to go into the end zone.
Trying to change the field
But-
position with his kick.
Yeah.
So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Iowa State's offense really centered around his quarterback, and as he goes, the team seems to go. Kirk.
Brett, over the weeks I've been watching him on
right.
film, and one thing I've seen is his ability to make good decisions. I mean, time after time, he just avoids the mistakes. And when you can do that as a quarterback and as a leader of an offense, you're going to move the football down the field.
Let's go with the read
Now the
option,
offense gets ready to take their
just to
first
kind of
crack
get a
at it.
feel for what they're playing. Okay. If they're going to be playing these light boxes all game, we're going to be running a lot of that halfback dive dummy.
The Cyclones always have guys that are near the top statistically, and that's no exception today.
From
We're really looking forward
Twitch,
to watching this kid play.
I don't think his style of coaching would translate to the NFL well, and he might think that too. I actually completely disagree with that. I think his coaching style is perfectly suited for the NFL, or at least NFL teams believe that. Do I think his personality is suited for the NFL? I don't know. He likes the guys, the we before me type of thing, and that's not to say there aren't NFL guys like that. But in the
Second
NFL,
and
you
5
do get
coming up
more
here.
egos and things like that, and
Ball
I
on
would guess that
25.
would probably really annoy Matt Campbell. So, you know, his coaching style and the way he runs programs, I don't see any reason to believe that he wouldn't be successful.
And the quarterback didn't waste any time.
I mean, I think he would
took
be.
the snap and he threw
But
it right out there.
just the way he approaches, he runs his program like kind of like like a GM, like he's a master delegator,
Gains his way to
he's
the
a
43-yard
motivator.
There's nothing more effective than a team
all
can
the
do
things you want an
offensively
NFL
than to
coach to
pound
be.
the ball right at the
That's how he
defense,
runs
trying
Iowa
to
State.
wear 'em down.
And so I don't see any reason to believe that his style wouldn't work in the NFL.
And he tackles him hard.
I think it's more. I think it really has more to do with the ego thing, the coach-player relationship, where developing guys is not as much of a thing. You're losing guys to trades and free agency. You have to deal with egos, things like that. And I think that's stuff that is probably less appealing to Matt. There's not as much development. He only talks all the time about how he loves molding young men, molding young players into productive human beings outside of football. And I think he's best suited for the college game based on that. But his coaching style, I don't think, is the issue.
Nice game.
And Nicholas Nick, hey, what's up, Nick? saying that's why Saban didn't come to the NFL. I totally agree. Saban and Matt Campbell run their programs very similar, where it's culture. Now, obviously, Nick Saban gets 5-star recruits and all this, forever, but their program cultures and everything are certainly based in the same principles. Oops, someone didn't get their block.
Straight run here, and he's got nowhere to go.
And that's, so I would agree with that, Nick. That the reasons Matt may not be as successful in the NFL
Here's the 8th play
is
of the
for the
series.
same reason that Nick Saban wasn't as successful in the NFL. I remember the day when that ESPN story came out about how Nick Saban made a player cry at practice. Now, I'm not saying Matt Campbell's going to make a player cry at practice, but coaching the NFL is just different than coaching in college. We're going to QB sneak this. Ain't trying to risk it.
Looks like they decided to go for
It's different for sure, and that's part of the consideration. I'm sure.
I'm really surprised that they aren't going to just.
You see, you don't really get to develop players in the NFL. I mean, you kind of do, but not really. Like, you're not like hands-on developing players and helping them become better people necessarily. You're just trying to win football games. That is your only job. There's nothing else to it. There's no recruiting, none of that. I don't know how much Matt Campbell likes recruiting or not, but that's part of it too, is being able to go find Mike Roses and Brock Purdy's and Yasheem Youngs and turn them into really, really good football players. I really do think that Matt Campbell enjoys the growth process more than just about anything else that comes with coaching college football. I think he enjoys that growth process.
1st and 10.
More than about
Ball on
anything.
the 13.
You don't really get that in the NFL. And you don't really get that in the NFL. Oh, I should have
He came up with a fantastic
threw a lob pass
interception there.
up the
The
field.
quarterback is kicking himself for that one.
I
He
should have just
made
zipped
the
it in there, and I
wrong
don't
read.
know why I didn't. That was stupid. But what we are going to do, though, is bring some heat. What?
Run there. Solid 5-yard pickup there on the halfback option. So at the end of one, no score here.
Nick, yeah, trust all of the process. That's exactly right. That's exactly what Matt
And
Campbell
we
would
welcome
tell
back
you
the
too.
action here, just about set to start the second quarter. He throws left. Stays in bounds and made a nice catch.
Can't believe I didn't get to him. I just ran right behind him because I'm an idiot. With Zoom and all this in the past year, you don't need to be on the road as much as coaches you used to. They're still going to have to.
From their own
you can.
31-yard
It's going to be
line.
a supplement,
First
not a
down.
replacement for going down someplace and seeing a recruit in person. You're not going to replace that, and I don't think they're going to try to.
Play action here. He's going to scramble. Tackle made at the 37. Martinez.
The Zoom
Gains
will
about 6
will
yards
be a
on the scramble.
replacement. Will be a supplement in case someone's really busy and they want to get somebody in and make sure they talk to somebody. They can probably they can talk to more people, maybe during the week or whatever on a Sunday or whatever it is. They can do more of that, but it's certainly not going to replace in-person recruiting visits. Kyle, no, this is not a mod for Madden. This is actually a mod for NCAA 14 on the Xbox 360. It requires a modded Xbox or you can use it on PlayStation 3, or you can do it on PC if you have a
From their own
copy that you can
42-yard
rip,
line.
or you
First down.
find an illegal boot of it or something. Patrick makes a great point in the YouTube comments that this news coming out could
Short
be
pass, middle of the
very
field,
useful for
and he's
recruiting in
tackled
the next
around
few
the
weekends.
48-yard
I
line.
could not agree more. When the recruits show up in a couple weeks, that new locker room in the Sports Performance Center will be done, and they will be able to. And that news is out there now that he turned down a ton of money to go to the Lions.
We've got a 1st and 10.
I don't know if they'll
Ball on the
actively use it,
48.
but they're not going to use it. you know, it's out there now, and players can see. By the way, Matt Campbell ain't going anywhere for just anything.
Yeah, you're
He's
right.
here to
The
build
defense
something.
Definitely won the battle at the
And
line
they're going to use
of scrimmage
that
there.
for sure. So I think that news for certainly came at a really opportune time for Iowa State. Don't know where he was going. Let's do this. Do a cover 2 sink.
From their own 48-yard line.
Lean pass.
Here they come. Throws.
Ooh, there we go.
Brown was the intended target on the
Good.
play. And they're going to have to bring on the punt team.
Great hold by the defense. They were expecting the pass play, and they defended it very well.
These never work, but I'm going to try to block it just because I feel like it.
Doesn't look like he's going to have much time to get rid of this punt. From the 15. Tackle at the 20. So he managed to get a few yards on the run back.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, Brad, with so much traffic in the middle there, it
All
really
right.
makes it tough to break free.
Let's
The
the
quarterback
running
comes
game
back
going
on the
again.
field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
Anytime you give the ball away, it's a disappointment. So these guys want to show that they can hang on to it.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle. Hall gets about 4 yards on the play.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
From their own 24-yard line.
Let's run a
Second down.
play action and potentially hit Shaw. Or
Play action.
oh, Xavier
Great
was
job by the
open.
defense at getting
I shouldn't have
after that
stopped.
Quarterback, and right now, I think they've got him. With some heavy
Who's
feet.
winning the
Appears to be a bit
Stanley
rattled.
Cup this year? Excellent question.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Ready.
Fires quickly.
Oh, he caught
He's
it.
got his man, and they make the
All right,
stop at
4th
the
and 1.
29. It'll be short of the first after the completion.
Well, good effort by the defense to make sure they got him before he got to the marker.
It's a good question. Let me think on that a little bit.
So they're going to go for it here.
Check, check.
Kind of surprising here that they didn't elect to punt. I don't agree with this call. Up the middle for a nice gain.
That's a gain of 6 on the play. First down.
Check, check.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run. Hall gains 7 yards on that play.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Play fake, looking to run. He's
There we go.
tackled around the 37-yard
That's what I wanted to hit the first
line.
time.
And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 37-yard
All right,
line.
we're going to keep an eye on Xavier and William Tariq, depending on what this high safety does. We've always got Shaw underneath, just like that.
Fires it out. That's a great tackle
All
at
right.
the 35. That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to the defense here, recognizing pass and swarming to the receiver.
This is the 8th play of this drive. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. He's on the run.
That was
Fires in a
stupid.
hurry. Interception.
I was thinking he would lead him
telegraphed
further to
that
the
throw.
left.
He eyed his receiver the whole way. That was an easy read by the defense.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. Trying to get too fancy here. I think Charlie was
It's
open
first
there
and
on
10.
that slant, and I didn't hit
Ball on
him.
the 35-yard line.
All right. I need to focus a little bit more.
Runs outside for
Man,
a
they're
nice
getting some
gain.
crazy room on the side.
Nebraska's going to take their first time out of the half. The tailback picks up 6 there on the misdirection.
Keep 15, keep 15.
He's got him up in the backfield. And the linebacker comes up and makes a big stop.
This is textbook. This is how you're supposed to play against the run.
They're about 4 yards
Bring some more
away
pressure
here
again.
on 3rd down.
Oh, I was going to say, I was like, Hasheem Young should have been there to defend that pass. All right, need to get a touchdown before halftime. We get the ball back at halftime, so that would be awesome if we could get this in.
Milton,
Thoughts on Bill getting extended? I think it's totally warranted. I think he's earned it. I mean, he's Bill Fennelly. He can stay as long as he wants to.
Milton takes it to 21. He's out to the
At this
30.
point, he's
He gets hit
borderline
out of
earned a
bounds at
lifetime
about the
contract. I mean,
37-yard line. Well, who says college football?
if he keeps doing exactly what he's doing and he
No
still has the
doubt about
passion
it. This
for it, he
first
can
half
stay
has
as
been
long as he
dreadful for
wants
both
to.
of these offenses. We've seen some great defense, but I think the offenses need to make some adjustments and play a lot better.
You always want to go in the locker room with momentum, so as we get closer to halftime, I think we'll see more and more attempts to create big plays. Off balance, they can't
Come on,
connect.
he was right
He
there.
must have hurried there because his receiver was wide open. There was no
Yeah,
need
he
to
was.
rush that one at all.
Will retire at the end of his extension? Good question. It's certainly possible. I think it's definitely possible that he will, because he'll have been at Iowa State for like 31 years or something like that by the time his extension is over, and that's it's a long time. There you go.
Gets it out quickly.
Throw a block,
He's at
Charlie.
midfield,
Or don't,
and he
that's
hits
fine
him
too.
hard at the 47.
Yeah, I mean, he could. I don't know if he will. It'll probably depend on who he's got on the roster and how he's feeling at the end, but certainly reasonable to say that he might. Oh, Brees. Outrun that guy. Yo!
Cyclones.
Brees. That's what we were looking for. Nice little spark plug there. Need to keep Brees on the Heisman train.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. So a short 3-play, 63-yard drive, and it's good for 7 points. So our score, 7-0, and it looks like they're ready.
Actually
for the
got that on
kickoff.
a read option handoff too.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He makes it to the 15-yard line. I give the defense credit, but right now I think it's more a case of sloppy offense.
Yeah, you
All
gotta
right,
recognize
so
that both defenses have come into this game with the
bringing
right
pressure
mindset.
seems to have been
They're very
working
well
better.
prepared. But I'm with you.
So
It's
far,
one thing to have great defense. It's another thing when
think
those
I'm just
defenses
gonna-
going up against offenses that just are not clicking right now, hitting on all cylinders.
I'm gonna keep bringing pressure. It's been working.
They bring the quarterback down.
And that's what happens when you cover the running back on the screen.
Even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Let's do it again.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing suck. Ready. Flag 68. Flag 68.
Quick game question. What's the orange R that I see lined up on defense every once in a while? I don't know what you mean.
And he
By
carries the ball
orange
for a
R.
nice
Like
gain.
in this game? I don't.
That'll bring up 3rd and long.
The orange R. I honestly cannot say that I know what you
They line
mean
up
by
at
the
the 10.
orange R.
3rd down.
Halftime. All right.
Well, we played a half of football. Iowa State's lead is a touchdown. Welcome back,
All
everybody.
right,
Second
I'm
half
gonna
action
get it
about to
back
begin.
here.
Milton sets
And
it
he
to
got all of this one. Great kick.
Let's see what you got, Tariq. No.
Gets to
Oh,
about
man.
the 17-yard line.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want none. They don't want none of this.
I'm not
The
sure what
quarterback leads
the
offense
orange
back
R
out
is.
onto
So
the
I'm,
field as we get set to resume
if
play.
I see it, I'll let you know. But otherwise,
Iowa State
I'm not.
is
Oh,
up by a
that's
touchdown.
the orange R. Okay, so that is your read on a read option. So means I'm looking at that guy right there. He stayed home, so I'm handing it off to Brees.
Tackled
We'll run
after
another
this
one.
pickup.
I know
And the
what you're
action
talking
of the
about
halfback
now.
gets 6 yards.
That'll make it second and
Okay, so we'll run another read option so you can see. So we're doing this. So it's telling me who my read defender is going to be. So if he pursues in, I'm keeping it. If he stays home, going to Breeze. So he dove in. Oh, but that guy's right there. That was the right read, but the corner was there. Unfortunately, so that didn't work out. But that was the right read.
3rd and 6.
We've got a 3rd and 6 here. Ball on their own 20. He's out to the 30.
Brees Hall.
Gains his
There we go.
way to the 36-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 16 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
All right. Turn that play action again. I really like that. Xavier might be there, but otherwise, Sean Shaw. Oh, except we got to bail out every time. Damn.
Loss of 7 yards on the play.
I almost need to just get rid of the play action.
2nd and long.
Like run it, but with that, but just have Brees
Defense
do
looking for
something
another
different, so
sack
I
in
don't
this
have I don't
second
get
down
stuck
and
in the
long
actual
situation.
play action.
Check, 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 check. Back down. Slam.
But we'll just run it with
He's to
him
the
up here
40,
and
he's
pick up all the
taken
yardage
down
instead.
at the 41-yard line.
Called a gain of 12 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
And they keep
Iowa
running
State
these
is up
really
7.
light boxes. They're blitzing from the edge, but what are you gonna do when I run up the
He's
middle?
taken down at the 45.
All right, now let's try this again.
1st down, 10
We'll
yards
have
to
Johnny
go.
Lang
Ball on the 45.
just sit back and block. Right there to
Throws it in a
Xavier.
hurry.
Stiff arm.
Brought down at the 20-yard line.
You know, I think the quarterback did a really good job here of sensing pressure before the ball was snapped. And I think it allowed him to
a
change
long
the
throw for
protection at the
Brock.
line of scrimmage. When he changed that protection, the
Good throw.
offensive line knew the blitz was coming. That allowed them to be able to pick up the blitzers, and then the quarterback could sit back there and make the right read. But it all started with the recognition from the quarterback, recognizing blitz, making
Keep an
the
eye
right
on
check
Shaw
at the line,
here.
and then being able to make a good throw getting downfield.
Looks
In
for the
there,
receiver,
touchdown.
Touchdown.
All right. All right, starting to create a little bit of separation here.
And he adds the extra point. An 8-play, 82-yard drive, and they come away with 7 points. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
I'm not sure why it just
Short
will
kickoff.
randomly not read a kick, but
Allen fields at the 29.
Is what
He
it
got
is, I
hit
guess.
hard. The Cyclones continue to get it done on the defensive side of the football, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building this lead and almost determined here to protect it. Let's see if they can hold on here for the rest of the way.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game.
I was
Makes the catch
right
and gets out of
there.
bounds. A nice looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great
Seem young,
recognition by the quarterback
having a
to
bad
find the hot
time.
receiver.
Maybe if I stopped lifting him and leaving him in man coverage.
From the 41-yard line, it's 1st down.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, go Mike 34, Mike 34.
They'll bring him down at the
tackle.
40-yard line.
Good
So the
tackle.
delayed handoff gets maybe a yard.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
How cool would that be if I could keep him under 100 yards for the game? I don't think it's going to happen, but it'd be awesome.
He's going to try and scramble. Tackle right around the
Sit down.
34.
Oh, there's the 7 that they needed. Oh, it's 6. Good.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Damn, Adrian Martinez. Where's that cover 2 spot?
So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. Makes it out to about the 19.
Terrific execution by the entire
Here I
offense
was
to make
thinking
that
they were
run
gonna-
work. And to get the 3rd down conversion.
They were going to pass it on 3rd down. I don't know why, because it's 3rd and 2.
Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. We ain't giving him nothing. Ready. Blue 88. Hot. Blue 88.
Oh, man.
And down he goes, right around the 8-yard line.
Still just going to keep running it, huh?
That makes it 1st and goal.
Well, all right then.
Here they go. 1st and goal, down by a couple of possessions.
34's the Mike. 34's the Mike. He's coming. Check in. Ready. Red 18.
Later.
If these defenders continue to exploit the O-line like that, it's going to be a long day for this running back.
I think he was getting ready to pitch it, and it just went really poorly for him. Not sure if you watch any basketball, but any thoughts or predictions on the play-in tournament? I don't know if I have any
Now
predictions so
scrambling.
much, but
Tackle made.
the play-in tournament,
Martinez gets
I
3
kinda
yards
like
on
it.
that scramble.
Boy, the senior linebacker.
'Cause then you actually have to earn your last spot in there.
He sniffed
And,
it out
like,
perfectly and made the tackle.
seemed like the Lakers that just kind of coasted for a lot of the season
The
without their
defense has really
stars
held
and
their
stuff
own
like
the last
that.
2 plays.
You
Now
know,
it's
just
3rd
snuck
and goal
in
from the 7.
to get into the play-in, but you know, they have to earn their way in. If you're just going to be crap the whole season and rely on the bottom of your conference being junk, you know, I don't know. I just don't like that as a way. Ooh, all right, Vance. He's got a convoy.
Has some daylight.
He's got a convoy. He's got a convoy. Oh, Riot Vance. Hey-o.
Touchdown, Iowa State.
That's how we do it.
And he hits the PAT.
All right. Watson Jamie's announcement for 100% capacity at Jack Trice. Love it. Plain and simple. Love it. Not unexpected,
Looks like they're
but
ready for the
I
kick.
cannot wait for a full Jack Trice stadium this fall. From Twitch,
Sends it
I'm
sailing
nice and mean.
downfield.
Says sup. Well,
This one's going to be down in
nothing,
the end zone
but
for a touchback.
I'm
I
kind of
could
curious
count
if you
on
are
one
both nice
hand
and mean.
The last time I saw this good a defensive
Not sure how that works
performance
exactly.
where you had a chance for a shutout. Are you kidding me? In college football today, with the spread and the running quarterbacks and all the speed in space, these guys get a chance to put up a shutout.
So the offense will come back out onto the field, hoping for a little better result than that last
Man,
pick 6.
Nebraska's just going to keep running it.
Offense because they're clearly struggling, but they just
Yeah, they would start
haven't shown
blasting
much at
Juicy
all.
Wiggle. I
A
don't.
4-yard gain.
I used
by
to
the
have
halfback on
the
option.
sound on my soundboard, but I don't know if I do anymore. I can get that between games, so we have it.
From their own 29-yard line. Second
I'm also
down.
not trying to get a copyright strike, so that's also a consideration. Get in.
Nice run
Oh,
up
he
the
was
middle.
short. Okay.
So he calls his own number and gets about 6 yards.
That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
We're going to bring some heat. Oh, my God.
And now he's going to run.
What is happening?
And he's tackled around the 46-yard line.
The tackle.
Okay.
That's good for a gain of 19 yards. First down.
Man, they are just going to keep running read options and stuff. I'm obsessed with it.
From the 46-yard line. First down. He might have a chance.
Yeah.
Gets out to around the
Yeah.
32.
Vid might get taken down if we put the juicy wiggle in. Lord knows we don't need YouTube pulling any of our
Maybe it's time to get
streams
the
down.
backup some experience
Like the
as
nightcap
we
the
head
other
to the
night.
fourth quarter. 21-0.
Isn't
Iowa
Matthias
State.
playing a thousand highlights during the entire thing?
Into the fourth quarter now, and we're back to the action.
Mike 34, Mike 34. Scoot, scoot, scoot.
Oh my gosh, they're passing it.
He's
Look at that.
scrambling.
Just kidding. Adrian Martinez is
He's at the
running
20.
again.
And they make the stop around the
Hey, apparently I just
14-yard
need to
line.
always have a spy. This is crazy.
That's good for a gain of 18 yards. First and 10.
Pretty sure he's running more than he's throwing it. Apparently I just need to keep a spy on the field.
First and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
So that's what we're gonna do. No,
The
I don't
offense
want
needs
him.
something new down here in the red zone. And he tackles him hard at the 13.
Okay.
The halfback picks up a yard.
And the ball carrier wasn't getting away from that tackle.
Second and 9.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Ready.
Gets to
There we
about
go.
the 11-yard line.
If I stop him here, they almost have to go for it.
That makes it 37.
So let's get a spy.
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
34's for Mike. 34's for Mike. He's coming. Check
Crap,
They go
crap,
with the
crap,
here. The
crap. They're
halfback's
short.
got it.
All right,
Knocked
nice.
out of bounds. The 7-yard
I
line.
have to think they're gonna go for it.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards. Fourth down.
Yeah. I'm gonna
It's
blitz.
fourth down, and the offense
Press.
is getting set to go for it.
Yes, pass.
And it looks like they're going to bring some heat. Touchdown, Nebraska.
That's right in. Ah, Micah, how's it going? Howdy, howdy. Just beat Nebraska by a little less than I was before you came in.
And he converts the extra point. Let's go to the studio for this Reese Davis update. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off.
Milton.
He sends this one deep.
All right, Tariq, let's see what you... Oh, boy.
He's to the 20.
Maybe not. Okay. Well, it's
Tackle
something.
made at the 28-yard line. And for Hall, putting up good numbers.
You know, the most impressive thing you could say is not only does the entire defense know,
All right,
the
it's Brees
entire
Hall
stadium
time.
knows he's going to get the football, and they still cannot slow him down. That's a commitment by the running back. It's also a commitment by the offensive line and the coach. It seems like every single time he touches
holy,
the football,
like, third-level
something big
block
happens
there
for this
by
offense. If I were the offensive coordinator,
Derek
I would
Schweiger, I
continue
think.
to find unique ways to get the football in his hands.
First down, 10 to go.
Should get him the, was it
Ball on
the,
the 41-yard
or the
line.
Remington? Did the Remington or the Outland? I think it's the Outland.
He's tackled at the 49-yard
Best
line.
interior lineman, whatever it is.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Check, check. Snake eyes. Snake eyes.
So they kind of look like they're bringing pressure, but
Nice run, and
We're
he's
okay.
brought down.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. First down.
we're gonna run this play action.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 44.
Zach, this game isn't nearly as entertaining as the 9-7 victory when Nebraska had 8 turnovers. Couldn't agree more. Oh,
And he
man.
almost
Just
has the
right there.
INT.
Put some
The
air under
quarterback
it, Brock.
threw it
Man.
right into the hands of the safety.
Terrible.
I can't believe he dropped it.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Check, check. Eagle. Eagle. You know right now, you better bring. Ready.
He gets to about the 34-yard line.
Call a gain of 10 yards. Third down.
We're gonna
So
run that
it's
play
third
action
down,
again.
and they're just inches away from picking up the first down.
Potentially hit Xavier here. Oh,
He gets sacked on the play.
Man, if
That
an
guy
offensive
didn't
lineman,
bite
this
at
is
all.
The worst thing that you want to see is your quarterback not only getting sacked, but
we're gonna
getting
go for
hit
it.
like that. Those linemen better pick that quarterback up and start doing a better job of taking care of it.
The X shallow cross.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
But instead of him doing the wheel, we're gonna have him do a slant.
Throws and it's incomplete.
What are you
Great stand by
doing?
the defense, and they get it
It was
back to
right
their
there.
offense.
It was a brutal throw. It was so far behind him. Okay.
So now both teams come trotting back out onto the field. Less than 3 minutes in the game. Quick pass.
Ooh,
What
later.
impresses me so much is the guy's vision. He read the coverage perfectly to find his man for good yardage.
Alrighty.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. Check pass, check pass. Ready. Flag 68.
Fires out quickly.
He's out of bounds.
Incomplete.
Okay.
Well, that is great coverage by
Let's.
this defense.
I think I'm
They
gonna go
did
to a cover
everything
4.
that they could to force that wide receiver into a very small window close to the boundary. The quarterback makes the throw to give his receiver a chance to make a play. The problem is there's no room left for the receiver to get his foot down for the
And
kick.
we're gonna have him
It's
go
third
to
down, and they're about 2
the
yards
safeties
shy of the
out.
sticks. In the shotgun and 5 wideouts. Steps out of bounds around the
Damn it.
49-yard line.
3 yards. That makes it first and 10.
They come out in an empty backfield.
Let's see.
Looks to him again, complete, and he's leveled at the 34.
Seem Young laying the wood,
15
but
yards. First down.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Let's go. Red 18. Red 18.
Got it and brought down immediately.
just laying these
Picks up about
Nebraska
5
players
yards on
out,
that
but
hookup.
need to
That
do
brings
it
up second and 5.
sooner. Need to play shallower.
Check, 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 check. Check 37. Check.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's happening.
He lets it fly.
Tavon Kyle, no!
They're really fortunate.
You gotta
to still
have
a
that.
shot at points.
That wasn't one of the prettiest passes I've ever seen. He's got to be relieved it wasn't picked.
Terrible. All right. Need something with a spy.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Play these guys. Safety's out.
Less than 2 minutes in the 4th quarter.
Let's go. Flag 91 hot.
Sends it out quick.
Datron Young.
Intercepted. And he is drilled at the 23. Well, the
Atta
defense
boy.
was all over the ball in the air, and they come away with a dagger of an interception.
All right. Brees Hall time. Again.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. Makes it to the 34.
Good, solid running right there. Getting past the defensive lineman.
a heavy
and into the
ass coat.
secondary before he could be stopped.
All right.
Check, check. Stingray. Stingray.
He makes his way to about the 48. The
What's his
corner
yardage?
is
I didn't even
called
see what his
a timeout.
yardage
That's
is.
their second of the half.
Think he's going to get to 200? It's Brees' yardage. $213. Okay, well, he's over it now. Good. couple more like average-ish games from now on, and he'll pretty much have the Heisman locked up.
From their own
If he doesn't already.
48-yard line. First down.
Oh!
Nice yardage on that run. Nebraska's
Damn.
out of timeouts.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Up the middle for a nice gain. And that's a first down.
First down, and now they have an opportunity to run some more time off the clock.
Anything good in here? I know we probably don't need to, probably shouldn't be passing. But I feel bad just running the same play over and over, even though it works.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's see
A little over a minute in the
here.
game.
Reed, he stayed home. We're going to do this and be like, nah. Oh,
Brought
that
down
guy was right
after a nice
there.
run
That's a
up the
bummer.
middle. Good gain by the tailback of about 7 on the option play.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Oh, good question from Twitter. Or from Twitter, from Twitch. What made you choose ISU? Good question. So my whole family went to ISU, like my dad, bunch of my uncles, and like
They
pretty
need
much all
about
my
3
cousins.
yards
So
to
we're kind
get
of a
the
legacy
first here on
family.
2nd down.
But more importantly, but really more importantly is I knew I wanted to be
Tries to fit it in there, and it'll be intercepted.
I knew I wanted to be an engineer. And obviously,
Another
Iowa State's a good
interception by this
engineering
defense,
school.
and their sideline
Kind of
is
a
really
natural
fired
fit.
up.
I originally did.
Beat them through the air.
I originally did
interceptions, I
give
would
some
say they are winning
consideration
that battle right now.
to trying to see. This is kind of before.
From their own 29-yard
This is before
line.
LASIK really took
It's
off.
first down.
Because obviously I wear glasses. But I did give some consideration
Going deep.
to trying to go to the Air Force Academy
Taken down
with
at
the idea
34-yard
of
line.
flying
Makes the tackle
fighter
at
jets,
the 34-yard
or
line.
Air Force or the Navy, either one. To be a fighter pilot, that was something I really wanted to do. Obviously ended up
Spikes the
not
ball.
doing that,
Spikes the ball.
but
That makes it 2nd and
if
2.
I was blessed with better natural vision and it didn't make so
Second
much
down,
sense to
10
go to
to
Iowa
go.
State for engineering,
Ball on 34.
then who knows? Might have been a fighter pilot. And if that happened, I probably wouldn't be here, running a Iowa State
Throws
blog
it deep.
and
Picked
doing
off, and
college
that'll
football
seal
video
it up.
game streams.
Well, that interception
Stuff like that. Probably wouldn't be doing any of
this
this.
one.
So, it all worked out. But, if I had a chance to do it at a different time, consequence-free, I'd probably give it a try. I just thought that would be really fun. And I think I'd be good at it, too. I don't really have any, justification for why I think I'd be good at it. But I've always had kind of always been like a little bit of an adrenaline junkie.
Nothing tentative on that run at all. He
um,
looked very determined and got the first down.
I've got, I'm pretty good hand-eye coordination. I've good reflexes, things like that. I don't know. There's a lot more that goes into being a pilot, obviously, but I don't know.
Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
Yeah, so that's why I choose ISU because I wanted to be an engineer. To clarify, no, to be a fighter pilot, you have to have really good vision, natural vision. LASIK will work. I think LASIK qualifies now. But
The Cyclones
if your
coaching
vision is
staff
bad
after
enough
they
that you
start
need
wondering,
glasses,
hey,
then
are we
no,
gonna
you
have
can't be a
trouble with
fighter
our star
pilot.
player after the struggles he had today?
Well, I think
Even
the
with-
coaching
even-
staff's gotta be happy
they may
that
have
this
changed the
team was
requirement
able to
now,
win the
but, like,
football game and overcome the
back
fact
when I was
that their
originally
star
looking
player
at it,
didn't have a great
contact
game.
lenses were
But I
not
think
enough to
making
qualify you to
adjustments
be a
and
fighter pilot.
Changing the game plan because their star didn't deliver, I think that would be a big mistake.
But we got the dub. That's what matters. Wasn't like a super convincing win, but we got the dub, and that's what matters. But yeah, I like good questions like that. That's a good question about me because, I I get asked Iowa State questions all the time. You know, what do I think about this? What do I think about this and all this? And I like answering those questions. I'm certainly not saying to not ask those questions. But, you know, I don't know. I like getting asked questions about that, about me. Oh, Matt Campbell leveled up. Oh, baby. Which means that we are going to put that point into the one where we get more stuff. Skill tree. Or we can put more points into it every week. Recruiting, that's what I want. That's total points. I need more per week. Nick missed started stream. Did we get Joel? We didn't. He did not commit, but we still are holding a sizable lead. So that's good. He took a visit to Florida this week, so we're gonna see how that turned out. And he's got Notre Dame next week, which is the one I'm really worried about. Is there anything? What's this? Oh, I'm not wasting it on that. Okay, yeah. Let's get our visit. Let's see, a bonus of 1,000 points. Let's get our visit thing maxed out. So we're already at the kitchen sink or whatever. So we're already maxed out on that. That's fine. But oh wait, did I accidentally not save that? I forgot how this works. Oh no, I did. Okay, we're good. What engineering degree do you have? I went to Iowa State for construction interestingly enough, I started off as a materials engineer with kind of the pie in the sky, or the dream job being making golf equipment, specifically like golf balls and golf clubs for like a TaylorMade or something like that. That was kind of originally what I kind of wanted to do. And I found out that I both am not good at and do not like chemistry. I'm really not good at it. So I found something else that makes a lot of sense for me. And construction engineering is where I ended up, and specifically with heavy highway. Yes, Mike, I did grow up in Iowa. I actually live in my hometown now. After quite a long journey, have circled all the way back to a mile from where I grew up. Certainly not a bad thing, though. I ended up here by choice. Like I chose to move back because I had some freedom and found a job around here and stuff like that too. So it's not just like I moved back home because nothing else worked out. I love my hometown. Like I really like living here. All right, still in the recruiting battle with 2 schools for Joel, but we got a bunch of commitments. Are those new commitments? Those can't be new commitments. No, I don't. I think those are old commitments. Or those are all new commitments. Those were all new commitments. Holy cow. We just signed a bunch of players. Okay, Florida took a lead. We're okay. We're still within arm's reach. Which is good. I don't know why I just burned points on scouting Joel Landing because I made him, but whatever. They got a big oof. They've got a big thing there. But you just gotta stay within 2031, which we're gonna be plenty. We'll be fine there. We'll be fine. We're gonna stay in that battle. As long as he doesn't commit on this Notre Dame visit, we have a good shot at him. Because I'm gonna dump all 10,000 off-season recruiting points. Gonna dump it right into Joel, and hopefully it's enough. Because he's the only one I care about. Okay. We got all those. Oh wait, what's this? Proximity to home, potential deal breaker. Not that far from Colorado's not that far. I might as well put him there. Get our free 1,000 points. Okay, so we got a bunch of commitments last week. I don't remember who was all. I think I'm pretty sure he's new. So we stole a nice 5-star receiver there. Yeah, is he like stupid fast or anything? He's 94 speed, that's good. The quarterback is new, that's good. He's actually got fairly good throwing stats. He's got good quick. I mean, he's a guy I can use for sure. Brandon Thomas, he's really fast. I remember that guy. 95 for a running back, that's pretty solid. Athlete, he'll be on defense. Yeah, that'll probably be like a safety or something. We got a kicker. He's awesome. He's got 84 kick accuracy as a freshman. Yes. Yes, good kicker. Let's go. Jimmy Goolsby I knew we had. Oh, we lost out on a 63 overall guard. Darn it to heck. We had no shot. We had minus 12,000 and we had no shot at him. I don't really have anybody else to go after. Whatever, I'll let the CPU do it. It's fine. This is the week. This is Joel Lanning's Notre Dame visit. So as long as we survive, as long as he doesn't commit to Notre Dame this week, we've got a shot at him. And honestly, if I don't, I can do the playoff at number 4. If I make it to number 4, we can do the playoff at the end of the season, but I don't know. I'd feel weird doing it at 2 losses. I feel like I don't deserve it. Let's do it. We'll go all white. We'll go all white. That's fine there. Oh, I should check. What are they wearing? Okay, that's fine. All white. Good to go. All right. Ugh. Oh, Mikey moved back to Texas. That's awesome. I really wish it didn't measure in total yardage. You can tell it's a game from so long ago. The nightcap discussion between baseball and hockey on which sport to bring back was very interesting. Really excited for Klein to join next week. Thank you, Steve. We had a lot of fun with that. Still arguing with Matthias and Aiden about it. But yeah, he announced that AJ Klein, former Iowa State linebacker and current Buffalo Bill AJ Klein, will be on the show next week, which should be a lot of fun. Because we'll have Josh Lenz back on and all that too. So should be a bunch of fun.
Iowa State is kicking off first, and we're ready to get this game underway. Brown takes it at the 4, and he has it on the corner.
Get
He's shoved out of bounds around the 42-yard line.
You got a long opening
Alrighty.
game with a solid
Not exactly.
kick
Oh
return
man,
like
if we beat
this.
WV, we're gonna probably make a jump here. I don't know what they're gonna do. If I remember correctly, last season.
The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the
Last
first
season,
drive
their
of the
quarterback
game.
was just running around all over the place for some reason.
Makes it out to about the 50. West Virginia's got a guy that's in a running for a national award here, Herbie. And, you know, the best time to talk about awards really is after you win them. Right now, it's all speculation. He's just got to play the game. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
3 down, 3 down. Check 37, check 37.
he's hit immediately.
Third
He didn't
inches.
have much of a chance
Okay.
on that play.
Boy, this defense has
Good.
a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
Wait, do you play guitar too? I thought you played drums. Actually, I play both. Fun fact. You can see, it's probably, my camera's probably a little off to the side from what it usually is, but I've got the
So it's
red
third
one
down,
is an
and they're
Epiphone
just
Les
inches
Paul,
away from being up
and
first
the
down.
mint green one is a Gretsch. Definitely much better drummer than guitar player, though. I will freely admit that.
He makes the catch and has a first
shit. Oh,
down.
good
He's
tackle.
tackled at the 31-yard line.
I think a key in being able to throw a good screen pass is the quarterback selling, looking downfield as if he's going to throw the ball downfield, knowing he's about to retreat and just dump it to his running back. So I think the quarterback is the key, being able to time it up, wait for that pressure to get to him, and then wait to the last possible second to deliver the football to the receiver or running back.
They go with the run, and he's taken
All
down
right.
behind the line.
Well, this is the kind of play you want to see if you're a defensive player, because not only is
Isaiah
it a
Lee.
negative play, but this can
Good
really
stuff.
impact and
Good
affect
stuff.
the emotion of the game. Just looking down and looking at the energy on the field and even on the sidelines, you can see that the defense is fired up after that play.
Second down and 12. Ball on the 33.
We're going to switch to coverage.
Handoff. He
Oh.
makes it out to maybe
I don't know
the
why I didn't
30-yard
switch from the
line.
right
The
to
back
left.
gets 3
Worked
on the
out.
carry.
All right, 3rd and 9.
That'll make it 3rd and 9.
I'm going to assume they're going to pass this, but I don't trust that quarterback.
So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers. And he can't
Oh,
make
I
the
dropped it.
catch.
Nice.
That'll
Okay.
bring up 4th and long, and we should be seeing the
All
kicker
right.
here.
Field goal,
stand by the
probably.
defense to
I
keep them
suppose.
out of the end zone on this drive.
Oh, they're going to go for it. Okay. Cover 2
4th
spy.
down, and the offense is still on the field.
Jam him. We'll go to pass.
They come out
Probably
in
going
an
to
empty
be dumb,
backfield.
but we're going to figure it out.
Quick strike to
That
the
was
back,
terrible.
no good.
Awesome.
Unable to convert on 4th down.
That
when
works
the ball
out.
Changes hands.
That was a really bad pass. That was a really dangerous pass, too. Let's just come out in our normal run play here
Now
and
the offense
see
gets ready to take their
what
first crack
West
at it.
Virginia's rocking here. Because typically they run a 3-3-5, but they're running nobody high, so we're going to do one of these.
Throws it into
Come
coverage, and
on,
it's
I pulled him
intercepted.
inside.
Tackle made at about the
I let him
49.
inside, and I
That is exactly
personally
the
took
kind of
over
play you wanna
Charlie
see from a safety.
specifically
He
to
needs
bring
be
him
able to read the
inside,
play
and there was
and
pass
then make the
interference.
interception.
It's a bunch of garbage.
From their own
And stop throwing
49-yard
dumb
line.
passes.
First down.
3 down. Mike 34, Mike 34. Scoot.
We got a wildcat.
Nice
him down.
run, and he's
All right.
brought down. Brown gets about 4 yards on the play.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
The Cyclones lost a player earlier, and Herbie, this is a big
Sheem
blow
Young,
to this
mild
team.
concussion, out of the
Doesn't
game.
Look like he's going to play
Dope.
any more football today.
He's back there now. Oh, Datron Young's a safety now. That won't go poorly. Oh, I meant to sit in front of him to cover that, and then I...
line.
You know, having a playmaker at tight end makes those
right,
linebackers
I'm
think
inside my own
twice
head right
before
now.
they make a move. That could be just enough time for the quarterback.
Let's do this.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
This.
He makes his way out to about the 25.
That's good for a gain of 9 yards. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Bring some pressure.
There's a strike complete. He's
Just
all
completely
the way
blew his
home.
coverage, so that's cool.
Touchdown.
He's got absolutely toasted off the line. All right, well. Gotta come back with the score.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Gathered in at the 6. West Virginia's defense looks like it's ready to feed off this crowd all game long. It's like having an extra player.
If Iowa State makes it to Dallas again, am I going? Hell yeah, I'm going.
Let's see how they
I'm not gonna miss out on a Big 12 championship appearance twice in a row.
You never
That ain't
like to
gonna
have to
happen.
play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Nice
Oh
run there.
man, he got off its block.
Gains about
All right,
5
we're running
yards
that
on the
again.
run.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
They're leaving a crazy amount of room in the middle of the field. They're blitzing again. Ah!
Boy, a
How did they keep
golden
undercutting
opportunity missed
everything?
by the defense? That was a sure interception, only to be dropped.
All right. Read option.
From their
That's how
own
we're going to deal with this
27-yard
blitz
line.
situation.
3rd down.
Because they keep doing it. They're still blitzing.
And
Everybody
down he
just
goes.
tossed their
25-yard
blocks
line.
directly into me.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Horrible.
Brings up 4th and
All right, so here's what we're going to do. Double pivot.
I got to tell
Something
you, I'm
like
really
this.
surprised that they aren't going to just punt this ball away.
Skates like that. You shaw like that. He's open. He's got to be there. First down.
Tackle at
All
the
right.
33.
Well, that's just an
Really didn't like that he
incredible job on this
underthrew him and he had to
offense.
come back and get it.
What in the world was the defense thinking?
But we got it, and that's all that matters.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Man, they're just still bringing pressure all over the place.
And they make the stop. Around the
Might need a good
36-yard
old-fashioned halfback screen here pretty quick.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
I think that's what we're going to do. They're going to keep bringing pressure. I'm going to call a halfback screen. And they're going to hate it. And I'm going to be okay with it. And if they don't bring pressure, which they're not, they're just going to run it.
Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
Gain of 4 yards.
We're going to do it again.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
I'm tired of them blitzing me. You going to do it again? Gonna stay up there? All right.
They'll bring him down at the 46.
To be successful, you've got to be able to come through on 3rd down.
I'm just waiting
And
for
that's
them to.
just what they
I'm
did
just
with
waiting
that
for them
big
to pressure
run.
me. I'm gonna keep starting out with the screen.
Here's
And
the
as soon as
8th
they
play of
pressure
the
me,
series.
we're gonna get them.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Call it a gain of 4 yards.
All
Brings up
right.
2nd and 5.
It's 2nd down, 5 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Yeah, we'll go with the right option here. Except for nobody's gonna hold their blocks.
Down
'Cause
at the
why would
39.
they?
So they pick up 3 on the option keeper.
3rd down.
An exciting first quarter comes to an end. 7-0, West Virginia.
All right.
Welcome
Let's
back
see what
to
our
your
space up the
resume
middle
action
looks
now
like.
Here in the 2nd quarter.
What do I got going on here?
He's taken down.
Reese
at the
just
31.
running through people.
Gain of 8 on the play. 1st down.
I'm gonna call that screen again in case I think they might bring pressure on this next one. Can't prove it, but they might.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Oh, they totally are. Please, God, help me out. All right, there we go.
Fires that
There
quickly
we
to
go.
the tailback.
Stiff
And
arm.
he's taken
Oh, it
down
didn't
at
work.
the
What the hell?
25. That screen gets around 6.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
We're at the 12th play of the drive.
Check 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Ready. Let's go.
No, he's out of bounds, so it doesn't
Pulls
matter.
it in, and he's in the open field.
I was gonna say that should be a flag.
That's a great tackle at the 14-yard line.
Illegal touching.
Yep.
Offense.
Cause I'm a dumbass.
Little stumbles like these can
Still
kill
third
your
down.
offensive progress.
All right, let's run bunch. Run wide
Third
trail.
down, and they need to get it to the 21.
Check 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Quads, quads, quads. Ready. 128. Man left, man left.
Quick throw out to the
You know what?
receiver. Huge play.
I'm gonna
and
take
it's
credit for
gonna be
that
first
pass.
and goal.
I don't think it was
He's
lucky.
really
That's
got
exactly
a
what
lot
I was
of
trying to
confidence in his
do.
receivers.
Yeah, I think
I'm a
he
big
does,
fan of
but
that
in this case, I
pass.
think he just threw it up for grabs. He thinks his receiver
Perfect.
can
Just
make the catch no matter
right
how many
threaded
guys
the
are hanging on his
needle.
back.
That was a ridiculous pass. Big fan of that pass.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here.
Check, 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 check. Regular.
Waltz into the end zone.
The extra point to tie this game up. He makes the PAT.
That's what we needed.
It was a 13-play, 80-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown. We get a tie game at 7-7. Davidson gets set to kick this one away.
All right, let's see if we can cover a damn kickoff this time.
Sends it sailing downfield. They'll bring him down at the 22.
Turns the kick. Kickoff returns 22 yards.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
I don't know, the quarterback hasn't really rushed with it very much. But we've
They've been
really
like a
struggled
couple
on
of
man
fighters feeling
coverage.
each other out so far. Let's see if they start to open it up a little bit more now.
I want to bring pressure. I think we're going to be okay. Have him play off a little bit. That'll
Throws in the
work.
middle.
Number 87 makes the reception. Call it a loss of 2 yards on the play.
All right.
2nd and 12.
From their own 20-yard
Two-spot
line.
invert.
It's second down.
Second and long. Let's say we're gonna pass. They're gonna pass it.
Slings it. And
Get
they'll
down.
bring him
There
down
we go.
behind the line. They lose 4 there.
I don't know who was there.
That
Oh, Cole
play was
Peterson.
somewhat out of
Nice.
sync from the start, but you have to also recognize that the defense made a great play. They read it from the get-go.
We'll run this. Cover 2.
Coming. Coming.
Something like that.
Where's the mic?
He heaves it deep.
What's going on here?
Big yardage on the catch, and he's immediately pushed
Just
out of
abandoned
bounds.
his receiver. He's like, nah, I'm done.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Now
Ooh,
it's
the
1st and
coverage
10
on that
after the
one,
big
buds.
pass play. He's into the open field. He's at the 30, gets out to around the 18.
At this point, I should almost know to just call a cover 3 or a cover 4 on those long ones, because they're just gonna throw it. They're gonna run 4 verts, and then if you're on cover 2, they're just gonna get open down that side. It's because it always happens. Oh, get him down. Here we
Here's
go.
a throw.
Okay.
I don't think he got anything on that.
Quality gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From the 15-yard line, it's second down.
I got this guy. Oh, but there's nobody
Puts it right in
there.
his hands. Touchdown.
Because why would there be? I don't know what the deal is, but this defense just leaves people open in the corner of the end zone randomly.
And he converts the extra point. Let's check in with Reese Davis in the studio.
They are cheering for old Notre Dame as the Fighting
All right.
Irish take the field in South Bend. The Panthers unleash
get her
their
in the end
aerial
zone.
assault and score a touchdown.
Robinson has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. Room around the
Tariq,
corner,
there we go.
And they push him out at about the 39-yard line.
Boy, this is turning into a shootout here. Now, remember, the last time we saw this offense out in the field, they answered the bell and scored a touchdown. Can they do that now a second time?
With one quarter down, I really haven't seen too much
They're
separation.
bringing
between these two
Eddie.
squads.
They're
Might be
bringing
neck
some
and neck
heat.
the whole way.
Did I play any sports growing up? Yes, I did.
Quick pass.
Being from a small town, you kind of end up playing every sport.
He
So
gets hit out of bounds. Around the
up until I
49-yard
graduated high
line.
school, like
Impressive game there by the
from birth
do-it-all
to
back.
graduating high school, at one point or another, I played golf, I played football, ran cross country, played basketball, wrestled.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Keep 15.
Basketball, baseball, wrestling, football, golf. Yep. And then in college, I played a little bit of soccer.
He's going to try and scramble.
That guy's open.
Throws it in a hurry.
Run him
He's
over.
tackled around the
What, Sean?
23-yard line.
Young on the tackle at the 23-yard line. First down.
I like this halfback angle play.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
I bet Charlie up the seam here can do some damage. I know they're going to run into each other, but that's okay.
Enough for the first down. And he's level at the 11.
Gain of 12 yards. That makes it first and 10.
Let's see if we can't punch Brees into the end zone.
From the 11-yard line. It's first down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Good outside
Okay,
run there.
Brees.
Hall picks up about 7
get a
yards on the
timeout.
run.
Let's see if we
Iowa
can
State will take their first time out
Keep
of the
Brees
half.
in the game. Yeah. It's getting a bit tired.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Cyclones.
All right, so we've got to.
Will be tied with the extra point.
We've got a minute 42 left, which is a lot of time.
And he hits the PAT. So that's a 5-play.
Got to stop him here,
61-yard
though. I
drive.
really don't want to
They
give
add 7
him
points
that
to the
touchdown
scoreboard.
going
Brad,
in.
I
If we
thought
can
the
get a
offense did a really
turnover
nice
here, that'd
job
be
of
amazing.
mixing up the
But
play calling on that drive. I thought the defense was on
I'm not
its
as
heels
confident about that,
most of the
but-
drive because of the versatility of the offense.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
all right, so what we've learned so far is that cover 2 is a stupid idea.
This is the
Use
point
cover
in the game
3
where
because
you
they
don't
keep
wanna make
hitting
any mistakes that give the other guys
receivers
a reason
deep
to feel more
outside.
confident going into halftime. He chucks it downfield.
Just
And it's
attaboy,
going the other way.
Anthony
It's the
Johnson,
senior
yeah.
corner.
West Virginia thought they could punk me twice on that, or 3 times. Fool me once, fool me twice, fool me 3 times, not gonna happen.
First down, 10
Fool me
yards
once,
to
shame
go.
on me. Fool me twice,
Ball on
even more
29.
shame on me. Fool me 3 times. I don't know. That's not how any of that goes, but that's okay.
Got a man,
You
but
know
he's
what?
tackled back
Nobody
behind
was
the line of
open.
scrimmage.
Not
And they
gonna worry
lose a
about it.
couple there.
They really just didn't have any room to work on that play. The defense just suffocated them there.
Run this play action deep outs and hope they don't bring pressure, which it doesn't look like they're gonna. Hutchinson may be open here,
Play fake.
which he totally is.
Quick throw.
And he's not going to get to it
incomplete.
because
One
Brock
of his
can't throw on the run.
That was clearly a poor read on somebody's part. And the bad news is
That was
there
not a poor
no
read.
defender around.
He was wide
if
open.
the pass was anywhere near him, it could have
I'm going
gone
to do
for a
that
big
again.
play.
and have Brees just sit
From
back.
their own 27-yard line.
Because I really
Third
like
down.
Xavier just keeps getting open on that out route. So Rashawn is actually finally open on that post, but he didn't catch it.
I know this quarterback trusts his arm and his receivers, but he's got to know when not to throw the ball. He didn't have any room at all, and he's lucky it wasn't intercepted.
Fourth and 11. I think I'm going to punt it. I hate that I'm going to do this, but I think I'm going to punt it.
Davidson is the punter.
I just don't want to give him that. I don't want to give him that score before. Oh, I don't know why he went that far out of bounds. Whatever.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
I just don't want to give him free points.
You always want to go in the locker
At least this way I
room with
get a
momentum.
chance
So as
to
we get
not
closer to
give up
halftime,
points.
I think we'll see more and more attempts to create big plays. They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. And he shoved out of bounds at the 50.
That's a gain of 10 on the play. First down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
I'm going to put him in man on the running back.
Out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. Ryan picks him up about 3 yards with the catch.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
I'm still going to keep running cover threes because I do not trust them to not chuck something deep. I don't even care. We're going to have him run man on the tight end.
Here they come. And a quick throw.
Get him down. Get him down. Get him down.
And he's
There we go.
around the 42-yard line. West Virginia will take a timeout. That's their first of the half.
All right. We're on dollar. Cover 3 of some
They
sort.
need
I
about
should have
3
we
yards to
got
get
cover
the first
3.
down here on 3rd down.
Check three. Ready.
Oh, it's right there.
Around the 39-yard line. West Virginia is going to have to use their 2nd timeout of the half.
Zach Edmondson, favorite TV show or movies? Good question. It's hard to pick at one of all time, so I'm not going to do that. But a couple of my favorite movies. I've always been a big fan of Interstellar. Love Interstellar. And of course, I'm kind of a sucker. Like, I was a big Star Wars fan growing up. What else? I don't know. There's a lot of Top Gun is another big favorite of mine. Love Top Gun. I actually just really like Tom Cruise in general. But oh, got him. Nice. TV shows, Parks and Rec, The Community, New Girl. Big fan of a lot of those.
Now he's scrambling.
Oh my God! If Jarrett Diggy picks his first down.
Tackle at the 15.
Okay. They gave it to him.
The ball pops free, and it's picked up by one of the linemen. They'll get him for a loss.
All the timeout. Now they're going to get
the
somehow out of all that they're going to get the field goal. As far as non-comedy type shows, what are they going for? Take the field goal. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go man up 3D.
It's the 9th play of the drive. I guess he'll throw this one as far as he can and hope for a miracle. He's looking for 6. That close to being intercepted.
We played
a half of football.
Non-comedy show. Breaking Bad. The first like 3 or 4 seasons of House of Cards are really, really good.
Hi, everybody. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports.
And the second half just about set to get started. We're dead even.
Designated Survivor, the first 2 seasons are really good. Third season, I
Fielded at the
can live
9.
without, but the first 2 seasons
out to
of
the 30.
Designated Survivor are really good.
He's knocked out of bounds. Right around the 44-yard line.
Lost. Things like that. I know there isn't like any super interesting inclusions in there, but
I think it says something about
there's
the
a reason
quality of the preparation of both teams.
good shows are popular.
We're into the 3rd quarter, and nobody's been able to pull away. Both sides seem to know what to expect. And they make the stop at the 45.
That's a gain of
All right. We need to get Brees some yardage here. He's got 2 touchdowns. We need to get him at least over 100 piece.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 45. They'll bring him down at the 33.
gain of 12 yards.
And as long as they keep giving me room, I'm going to keep running it. I see no reason to have to deal with Brock's throwing on the run. He's a much better thrower on the run in real life than he is in this game.
Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
Gain of 5 yards. That brings up second.
Also throwing off his back foot. He's absolute butt cheeks at throwing off his back foot in this game, and he's like, that's like what he does in real
Second
life.
down, 5 to go.
It's like his whole game
Ball
plan.
on the 28.
All right, they're bringing pressure. We're going to have Johnny Lang go out. Maybe somebody gets open. Who knows? Like Xavier.
Fires it quickly. Fires quickly, and he's got his receiver for the touchdown.
Bang. Keep blitzing me.
Wow, and
Keep
almost
blitzing me.
impossible pass to defend, and it goes for 6.
Yep, the defense would have needed 12 guys on the field that time.
All right.
And he tacks on the extra
Doing good
point.
now.
A 4-play,
Feeling better.
57-yard drive, and they come away with 7 points. The score now, 21-14. Iowa State gets set to kick this one away. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20.
You gotta be kidding me. He
It's
just
on the
shook.
ground.
Oh!
Picks up the loose ball.
I don't know who lit him up, but Tavon
And he's
Kyle, there we
finally
go.
brought down at the 21-yard line.
I'm not sure who messed that dude up, but that was awesome. Okay, well, let's just keep.
And here comes the offense.
plugging
again.
away.
They'll try to make it 2 touchdowns in 2 possessions. Iowa State is up a score.
Oh, I was watching the replay. I was watching the play on YouTube since it's on a delay. And it was Mike Rose that forced that fumble because, of course, it was.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From the 17-yard line. 2nd down. Nice run there. Straight ahead
Okay.
for about 6 yards, and with that, they're going to pick up the first down.
2 more yards,
It's a
and he
very
can
pretty run.
have his 100
One heck
yards.
of a spin move on the defender.
Tackled after a decent pickup. That gives him a total of 100 yards on his carries so far.
One more.
This
Give him
kid
3
is just
touchdowns.
a monster when it comes to picking up stats. And I'm sure the folks who vote on the Heisman will take
He doesn't
notice
actually
of
have that many carries either.
Touchdown, Iowa State.
All right. That's going to make me feel a lot better.
He's been a force getting to pay dirt
2 touchdown lead makes me feel quite a bit
When
better.
voters are trying to decide who will get their support, they're going to be thinking about performances like this one he's having here today.
Bang.
And he adds the extra point. A 4-play, 20-yard
All right, we're doing all right.
That's good for a touchdown.
We're doing all right.
Davidson has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep. From his own goal line, he's to the 20, and down he goes at the 26.
Not quarter, dollar, cover 3.
This offense lost the ball by way of a fumble the last time they had it.
The defense,
Chucking
I'm
it.
sure, will be aggressive again. They love going for the strip and attacking the football.
Oh, that's Daytron Young. I
Takes
thought
it out
it
to
Gene
about
Young
the
was.
36.
And he is.
That'll make it 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd down, and they're about the length of the football from the first down marker.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check in. Check in. Ready. 180.
Mike Rose.
Brought down at about
That's a
the
flag.
41. A flag came out after the ball was thrown. Let's see what this is.
Roughing the passer defense.
I think that's dumb.
Man, that was close.
Still first
It
down.
looked like his momentum just carried him to the quarterback.
What are your thoughts on 13 Reasons Why? I know it's a very controversial show in a lot of people's eyes. Okay, so 13 Reasons Why. I think I only watched the first like 4 or 5 episodes, and I couldn't get into it. Like I didn't find it interesting. I do understand why some people don't like it, because you have a young teenager that's watching that show, and you know, because for anybody that doesn't know, 13 Reasons Why is about this girl that she took her own life, and she has this like list of 13 reasons why she did it, and she, like this guy keeps finding out all these different reasons, you know, and there's like a bunch of different people are. It's basically like it's kind of like a Mean Girls burn book, but for the reasons why this girl took her own life. And part of the drama is this kid finding out the different reasons why.
32-yard line.
And
First down.
the argument is that it glorifies the idea of taking your own life.
Yards on the carry.
If it's any consolation, he did pick up some positive yards. But I
That's
doubt
tough.
that's
I
enough to
understand the
make him forget the hit
concerns.
that he just took.
But if the kid's old enough to watch it, they're old enough to watch it. It's kind of more of just, I don't know. It's tough.
180. 180.
They run it left. And he's taken down right around the 22-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. 3rd down.
It's 3rd down, and they're about the length of the football away from the first down marker.
Let's see.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check in. Check in. Ready. 180. Wide. 80.
On the delay, and he's brought down immediately.
Call it a loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll bring
All
it 2nd and 12.
right.
2nd down, about 12 yards to go. Ball on the 18.
Ready. 180. Wide.
Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls in.
I don't know who that was supposed to be to.
Right, the intended receiver on the play. That brings up 3rd and 12.
This is the 10th play
Calling
of this
this.
drive.
I still just don't trust a cover 2 here.
In the shotgun and 5 wideouts.
Ready.
Keep trying to burn me in the corner of the end zone. I don't like it.
He's under some heat, and he
There we
tackles
go.
him hard. at the
Tucker
20.
Robertson. Yep.
That is a loss of
Or no,
2
that was
yards.
Zach Peterson.
That'll make it 4th and 14.
Any NFL job you think Campbell would take? Okay, so I kind of answered this a little bit earlier.
fourth
I
down,
kind
and
of
the offense is
kind
getting
of
set to
jumped
go
to the
for
question
it.
on my own. But I think a good job for Matt Campbell in the NFL is one where the situation is already somewhat stable, like a New England Patriots, where they've got a good system. They've got, you know, he can just basically just jump in and be Bill Belichick 2.0. Or like when Pete Carroll retires, if he goes to the Seahawks, like if the Seahawks job came up and they offered it to him, something like that would be good for him. You know, I think he's better fit for a team that is replacing a retiring head coach versus versus a team that is looking for a new head coach because somebody got
So it's
fired.
second down, and they're
Because
only about a foot
one,
away from picking
it's
up
always the
first
same
down.
franchises that are looking for new head coaches. It's like the Jets, the Lions,
Gets to
the
about the 34-yard line.
Dolphins, the Texans. Like they're always looking for new coaches all the time. And those are unstable situations for. Now the Dolphins were good last year, so credit to them. But they blitzing? No, they're not. They might be. Oh, what's?
He's tackled around the 45-yard line.
So like I said, I think the best spot for Campbell is a place that is replacing a retiring coach as opposed to one that is trying to find somebody different after in an unstable situation. Not that because Matt Campbell wouldn't enjoy the task of fixing a franchise, but rebuilding a franchise in the NFL is a lot different than building a program in college. It's done totally differently, and a lot of times those franchises that are looking for head coaches have a lot of problems beyond just the head coach. It's usually upper management, whether it's the GM or the president or the owner or whatever. They usually have a lot more problems beyond just their blitzing. So I'm gonna have Brees do one of these numbers, and we'll see if maybe Xavier beats his guy, which he didn't.
Quick shot.
Well, that's right. I'm just going to run around, and that guy's going to do that.
Safety's responsibility, Brad, is to always make sure nothing is going to.
Should have just ran out and threw it away, but that's okay.
Not ever get beat deep.
But
also,
a team that has those problems is probably not a good cultural fit for Matt. So that's probably the main reason why. That's not to say he wouldn't take on the challenge, because it's probably that kind of guy that would. But just personally, because I would want, when he ever does leave for the NFL.
Pick up the first
down. And that was a situation where the quarterback.
I want him to be successful, because I think he deserves to have a good shot at being successful. So,
and this is the 8th play of the drive.
Patriots, Seahawks, something like that, where it's already a good situation, and you're just taking over for a guy that's retired.
And he's tackled around the 18-yard line.
Gain of 16 on the play. First down.
It said it for a while. If he's going anywhere else at the college level, it's Ohio State and Notre Dame. That's probably true. And to our benefit, the great thing about those jobs is that Ryan Day is like the same age as Matt Campbell. And if you look at the history of Ohio State coaches, you don't get fired from Ohio State. You only you don't get fired from Ohio State for losing. You only get fired for under scandal. Like the only way that Ohio State coaches leave is they either retire or they get fired because of a scandal. That's it. That's the only way it happens. So if Ryan Day doesn't get himself into a scandal, he's virtually guaranteed to coach till he retires for 30 years.
2nd and goal. 10 yards to the end
Brian
zone.
Kelly is also only in his upper 50s, like 58 or something like that. He's not very old either. So he's another guy. He could be there a while. As long as he keeps Notre Dame kind of on the fringe of the playoff / get into a playoff here and there, and otherwise just keeps them kind of within arm's reach of the playoff, they're not going to get rid of him. Legitimately, how much better are they going to do? Their schedule is always their biggest. Like their strength of schedule is almost always their biggest. Thing that's preventing them from getting into the playoff ordinarily, and that's not going to change with a new coach. So, kind of is what it is. And you say, yeah, maybe you say, well, they're getting to the playoff, but they need someone that can win a game in the playoff, or that that can actually win a national title. And is Matt Campbell that much more capable of leading Notre Dame to a national title than Brian Kelly is?
Sends it sailing downfield.
I necessarily have a reason to believe that.
This one's going to be down in the
I mean,
end zone.
Campbell doesn't have
Iowa
a
State's
schematic.
defense, they've got the it factor.
Like his offensive scheme isn't like anything
they know they're better than you.
groundbreaking or anything
11,
like that.
They play like they know they're going to stop you.
And Brian Kelly,
They're
for
ready
you
to
know,
begin another drive.
and everything. I've never heard of Notre Dame having a culture problem or anything like that.
They
Like
spread
Brian
the
Kelly's
field
kind
in
of
the
got
gun with 5 wide
the culture
receivers.
part down. So
Got a man, watch out here.
I don't see Brian
At
Kelly
the
retiring or
34.
getting fired
You know what?
anytime soon.
After a play like that, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if they went to the air again.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
It's second down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check him. Check him. Ready. 180.
He scrambled, and he's
There
going
we
to come
go.
up with a sack.
I think this defensive end is doing a great job of getting after the quarterback, not only with the sack in this case, but it seems like the entire game he's done a good job of creating pressure.
Suddenly, this
making
has turned into a bit of a
quarterback feel
blowout.
And almost giving him happy feet back there where he doesn't seem to be in rhythm and almost seems to be throwing the football, feeling the pressure and almost creating nerves on the quarterback.
Sit down.
Nice run up the
There we
middle.
go.
Around 5 yards on the delayed handoff.
5 on the play. That'll make it 4th and 2.
Going for it again. I have no reason to
It's
not call
fourth
this
down,
cover
and they're
3
gonna
again.
try to go for
It's
it.
been working fairly well as long as we can cover the underneath
Less than
stuff.
3 minutes in the game. Throws incomplete,
Nice.
intended for his wide outs. And the defense comes through.
All right. It would appear that we are in good shape.
Both teams are well
Run the
aware
read
that
option.
a score on this
Instead
drive
of just our normal
is going to
handoff.
create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. And down he
There we go.
goes at the 24-yard line. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play.
2nd and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's second down and 1.
I think they may be bringing it, but
Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Well, that's a great job by this offense. The defense knew that the run was coming, and they still could not slow them down. Pick up a first down and
Trying to
allows them
wide
to
shallow
continue to work this
cross.
clock.
just kidding. We're gonna run it up the middle because they put nobody in the box.
Inside the 10. Tackle around the 7-yard line.
Maybe after a nice run like that, you try to go up in the air with a play-action pass.
Well, you see, Kirky, I would do that if we weren't on the 7-yard
First
line.
down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Fires in there,
Show
got
him
it,
show.
touchdown. The Cyclones knew they had a star quarterback. He came through for them in the clutch.
And this defense knows how good this quarterback is. In fact, that's why they decided to try to get as much pressure on him as they could. They weren't
Yeah, we're
able to
doing
get
it.
home, leaving him plenty of time to make the throw, and he delivered when he needed
Hunter
to.
Deckers, Easton Dean.
The kick is no.
That was
It's
Aiden
a
Bowman.
fake.
It's
Got
fine.
it, and the conversion is good. Here's an update from the studio and Reese Davis. Davidson gets set to kick this one away.
Brown back deep to return.
TJ Tampa.
He'll return
Really
it
win
from the
stuff.
1.
Oh, shit.
And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. And
All
for
right.
Robertson, he's been making his presence felt.
I think all great defenses have a player on their side of the football that kind of inspires them. And I think it's very clear that this young man has provided that for this defense. I'm going to slide my offensive line and my protection towards him to be able to try to take him away and do anything to try to mix up my looks for him.
He fights forward to about the 26.
Maybe they've given up.
Gain of 2 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
It's 2nd and 7. Ball on their own 26. Just under 2 minutes in the game. First down grab. Tailback has it. And it's caught.
Uh-oh. Get him
They'll
down.
bring him
All right.
down at about the 49.
Well, I tell you, these guys have some skilled players who can make things happen. They picked up an enormous amount of real estate on that play.
And they make the stop around the 41-yard line. The Mountaineers will use their first time out of the half.
Really? Using timeouts, huh? I gotta be honest, at the beginning of the game, I was a little bit nervous when they took a 7-0 lead. I was like, this is gonna be a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Second down. The halfback with a carry. Gets to about the 41-yard line. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. The Mountaineers are going to call their second timeout.
All right, we're bringing pressure. We're gonna guess pass. There we go. Cole Peterson, nice.
Blowout and has been for most of the game. I think it's time for everybody to go home.
Oh, they're punting. All right. Maybe we can get a punt return.
He's going to try to coffin corner this one. This punt bounces into the end zone.
We can get another touchdown. We can do it. We can get to 50. We'll go Y cross flood.
Late in the fourth quarter, this game's not even close. It's a blowout. A lot of folks have already gone home. And Herbie, I think we're going to make our dinner reservation. Iowa State with a commanding lead.
Sean Shaw, get him out of bounds.
And they push him out right around the 34.
That's a gain of 14 yards on the play. First down.
On a wild, shallow cross.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. You ain't doing nothing today. Ready.
Now he's scrambling. Quick throw, incomplete.
Tried it. I kind of thought the loud pass would help him get there, but
go to the air.
Crucial
it would
mistake
appear
here.
not.
You're right. They should have taken a knee because of that incomplete pass now stops the clock.
Stick and nod. I love stick and nod. Charlie's probably going to be hella open in the middle of the field here. Well, not necessarily. Oh, he got hit. Well, actually, he was going to be.
Boy, what a terrible call. Not a smart decision here to go with the pass
All right.
play, knowing that you should have taken a knee to keep the clock moving.
Oh, Jaden Gray hopping in. Hey, Jaden, what's going on? Let's run 4 verticals. Why not? I feel fairly confident I've gotten this wrapped up, so I'm not going to worry too much about it.
He wants it all, going long.
Xavier,
He got it.
get down. Time out.
20-yard line.
All right.
Iowa State's going to take their first time out of the half.
Big
Here's
time.
a great example of what this man is capable of. As receivers go, he's as electric as they come.
Run double
It's
pivot.
first down and 10 now after picking
Let's see
up
if
some
Xavier
great
gets
yardage
open.
through the air.
If they run it, if he
They
sits
come
back in
out
a
an
cover,
empty
if
backfield.
that single high safety stays, oh, well, Xavier might be open here. If not, Tariq probably. Or him.
On the reception, look out. Nobody there. He lost
No!
it. And they fall on
Oh,
the
come
ball.
on.
Diving
Nobody.
for extra yardage.
How did nobody jump on it? How did nobody jump on that ball?
With the final score,
Oh, well.
Iowa State 43, West Virginia 14.
Got a good win.
And the West Virginia Mountaineers. 14.
That's it for this presentation of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler saying thanks, and we'll see you soon.
Alrighty. It was a good game, though. Brees got his yardage. I only threw 1 pick, which was good. I almost should have like dove early with Joe Skates just to get down there and stop the clock with like 1 second left. We're going to find out if Joel Lanning commits to Notre Dame on this. As long as we're still within arm's reach. If we're still in a recruiting battle after this week, we're going to be okay. Jaden, how did you get the current roster? Okay, so this is the College Football Revamped mod for NCAA 14. I have it on a modded Xbox, and there's a new roster that came from the guys that made the game. So you can also do it on a PlayStation 4 or a PC. PlayStation 4 I've heard is very, very easy to do. PC I've heard is also very easy to do. But to do that, you're obviously going to either have to have a copy that you can rip to get your version of it for PC, or you have to get a modded Xbox 360, or if you know how to do it, you can mod the 360 yourself. Oh, please, Lord, baby Jesus, tell me that Joel Lanning did not commit. Please tell me that Joel Lanning did not commit to Notre Dame. I would have... never. Please tell me we're still in a recruiting battle with him. Come on. Oh, it's taking so long. Suspense is killing me. If we're still in a recruiting battle and he hasn't committed yet, we've got a shot at him. Because I can dump all my offseason points into him. Oh, offensive coordinator Ryan Grubb. We're still in a recruiting battle. Okay. Huge news. Huge news. We're still in the recruiting battle, so we still have a shot at him. Am I gonna make another custom recruit next year? I think I'm gonna keep doing it, honestly. I'm enjoying the chase. Really? We're still ahead of Notre Dame. I don't know how Texas took a lead, but we're still there. Oh no, and he's got but he's got a Texas visit this week. Oh shit. How did he jump 1,800 points? Oh shit, he might commit to Texas. That's not good. Turns out Notre Dame wasn't who we needed to worry about. So why is he getting so many points from... Why did Texas get so many points that week? That's insanity. Ugh. All right, well, I guess we gotta hold on for dear life and hope that he doesn't commit to Texas this week. I wish we were playing Texas so I could just beat the snot out of them. Hey, look at that. We've got 3 5-stars, #1 recruiting class in the country. 3 5-stars, 4 4-stars, a couple 3-stars. I like it. Shout out Oklahoma State for taking a 1-star. All right, well, that makes me more nervous. But we have an upgrade for our offensive coordinator. Jaden asks, can you play against people? You can on PC for sure, and I think PlayStation. Xbox, I don't think you can because the way Xbox has their online, if you have a modded Xbox, Xbox Live can tell, and you it won't connect you to Xbox Live because it can tell that you have modded Xbox and that you could be cheating. So you can't connect to online with a modded Xbox. But PC, I think you can. I think you can with PlayStation, but don't quote me on that. Coach skill trees. Let's see what we've got. Defensive coordinator Gary Patterson. Okay, let's see. What do we got available here? Better receivers, better running backs. What do we got here? Impact blocking and pass blocking. Okay. I do like the idea of getting some better run blocking. Certainly not opposed to that. Reese is already a 99. I'm not sure there's like a lot to be gained for boosting him up right now. So I'm going to go with the impact blocking for him. Shout out Gary Patterson for having an impossible number of upgrades. But that is probably going to do it for this evening. We're gonna play Kansas, so we're probably gonna beat the snot out of Kansas. Is 6-4. What? Okay, well, all right. But you know, we'll try to beat Kansas next week and hang on for dear life and hope that Joel Lanning doesn't commit to Texas this week. Ugh. That's going to be terrible. I wish we were playing Texas this week so that we could destroy them, but we are not playing them, so that is not good. All right, ESPN, let's check our Heisman watch just to see. Oh, look at that. Breece Hall's still up top. Not a huge shock there. Hassan Hall, Tyrion Davis Prince, Brennan Armstrong, Tank Bigsby. Award finalists. Let's go look at the award finalists. Let's see who's up for these. Maxwell, Breece Hall, like it. Yep. All right. Walter Camp. What is this? His name is Chaz Ayu. It's a person. No Bednarik Award finalists or Nagurski Award finalists. Brock Purdy nowhere to be seen on the O'Brien Award. Doak Walker's Breece, obviously. Blitnikoff. Brevin Jordan there on the Mackey Award. I haven't been throwing to Charlie that much lately. That's probably why. Outland, Derek Schweiger. Nice. Told you it'd be hopefully get him up on the Outland. That third level block by that one guy. Remington. Lombardi Award for Tucker Robertson. Nice. Best linebacker, Thorpe Award. Groza for Gabe Burkich. Gray guy, best returner. We're gonna get more of those. We've got a good kicker next year. Which is, I don't kick that many field goals, so kind of makes sense that they're not there. What ranking? We're number 3 now. Somehow, after those 2 early season losses, have climbed our way back up to number 3. Just need Louisville or USC to lose. Either one of them. Louisville plays Rutgers next. USC plays UCLA. So I need one of those 2 to lose to get into the top 2. But I think we're going to call it for this week. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode of our college football revamp stream. I'll be back next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, or 7 p.m. Central Time. And we are going to do Kansas. And I think that's the last game on the schedule. And we have a Big 12 title game this year, which I will be in. So we'll do Kansas and we'll do the Big 12 championship game. And then after that, probably the playoff. So definitely tune in next week and we'll try to win a Big 12 title. So everybody have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week. Go Cyclones.